So, what was senior year like as far as basketball expectations going into this season? For senior year basketball, it was a really big year, so we had really high expectations. Personally, me, I had a lot of high expectations because I was known as the main scorer on the team. But along with that, I had a lot of decisions to make as far as recruitment, because for basketball or football at the time, but also just overall my town, for the first time in a long time, my senior year was doing something great as far as basketball again. So it was a really good hype to So being known as the main athlete on the team, how was your fan base as far as with your family, friends, or etc.? Personally, being a player that was known to be semi-decent on the team and the main guy, basically, I had lots of family come, like my mom and dad, best supporters I had throughout all my whole career, but especially my senior year because they knew it was my last year, obviously. My friends in the student section, they were always crazy and fun, so that was a neat experience. And I also had a lot of people who grew up with the tradition of our hometown school basketball and kind of came back because the school spirit kind of had more life. So, known for athletes, they typically have some kind of pregame ritual or routine. So what would you say yours was? As far as wearing the same undershirt, wearing the same socks. What else did I do? I ate the same meal as far as this protein stuff that I always took. But also every Thursday night prior to a game on Friday, I'd get my hair cut by my mom. So kind of the same thing every single time. I did that. They're all coming into your final year, what was your main goal as an individual or as a team? And obviously, as a player, obviously your main goal is you want to be the best person that you can be on and off the court, which I think I did pretty well at. Also, I think the team goal, obviously, we want to go all the way. That's every team's mindset. If it's not, then I don't understand why you're playing. We want to go all the way to the championship. But personally, I had a bigger goal. I wanted to get my 1,000 points, but I also wanted to cut down the net for my school because my school hasn't been able to do that in a very long time, and I was able to accomplish that. One day in practice, I was going up just for a normal pull-up jump shot, nothing too crazy, and I came off a screen, caught it, and as I jumped up, I felt something pop, and then as I came back down, something popped again. And my leg locked up, and I was just sitting there staring at it, and I was freaking out because I never felt something like that before, but I also heard and felt the pop, so I was more in shock than anything than pain. And then after I was escorted off the court, I later found out that afternoon with my same team trainer, and I found out that I slightly tore my MCL. So obviously after you figure out about the injury, what did you do? Or how did you handle the injury? Obviously, as an athlete, going through an injury is very difficult, and everyone responds to it in different ways. Personally, I'm just very competitive, so it was very frustrating to go through an injury during a big time of my senior year and stuff. But just knowing that if I attack training and therapy and just building up my health on the side while everyone gets better, I can set myself up quickly, or at least more quick than I want. So I was able to do that, and it helped out in the long run, which I only missed out on 3 games. So it was tough, but I managed. So overall, how did the season end up going, and how do you feel about it now? Overall, my senior year, obviously, I classically think it was my favorite year just because it was a lot of neat experiences. I went through a lot of new things as being a player, as far as getting recruited, traveling around, and also just making new records for my school. So when I look back, and maybe my kids go to the same school one day, they can look back and see all the cool statistics and history behind it. Also, just knowing that I'm healthy now and that I've built up my body, and now I know how to work on my body even more than I did when I was younger, so therefore I can prevent myself from getting injured anymore.